and I haven't even bought them yet. But right now I'm just trying to get some sort of chairs going on, because I will make money here soon, because I could tear down the other rooms. So I'm putting in my radiators. Probably next to a fire extinguisher is a bad idea, because it will explode. Not really, but it sounds kind of funny, don't it? Alright, so plants, like I said, one per room is fine. Wherever.
Nurse required in ward.
I do have to hire another nurse, apparently, because... Whoops. So I got one per room. I'm going to go ahead and just use them. Alright, so let's go ahead and hire that other nurse, because she's probably leaving the pharmacy. Nope, she's not leaving the pharmacy. There she is. So we're going to go ahead and pick her up. We're going to put her back in the staff room. We'll leave those there for now. I'll probably put in another bathroom up here, because there isn't one. And this is where it becomes a bit of a pain in the butt, because I gotta wait for everybody to move it. So all those people. So now I gotta wait for all the people to move out of the area before I can continue building. I'll probably move the pharmacy and put in a third GP's office. Now you could, if you wanted to, you could get rid of completely the research lab. I wouldn't, but you could. So we're gonna we're gonna go ahead and get a couple drinks machines until I start making money again. That way I can afford half the crap that I've gotten. So I'm just gonna put them here and there. You cannot have them across from each other, because you gotta remember someone's standing there. Alright, so let's go ahead and just amp it up. I mean, that room I have two
Doctor
of.
required in GP's office. Nurse required in pharmacy. Nurse required in ward.
So I do need to hire more people, because I got more rooms. So that guy is going to said GP's office. Oops. Sorry. We're going to stick him in there. Stick that nurse there. She's going to look nice and confused now. So we're going to stick her... We'll stick her up here, just for giggles. So we'll amp it up. Now we just wait, let them do what they do. Now I could leave it like that, but I'm going to build on more because I want to make it more uniform.
We apologise for the amount of litter. Doctor required an inflator room.
Especially because I want the pharmacy down here with the rest of the treatments. I'm probably going to stick it in this little corner here. Of course I want more drinks. I'll probably set a secondary, a psychiatric right here. And just like that, we're at 3,900. So now, well, first I'm going to answer that question because those are more time-based. You have to get on it. %82 chance, not good enough for me. So now I'm going to need a fire extinguisher, a radiator, and a couple plants. And then eventually I'm going to end up moving that down here. Or I could just leave it be. Because now we're making money. Now we're in a good place. So now that I have the money, I'm going to go ahead and just move my inflation. Oh, I can't yet. I need another 500 bucks. $100, $100. There we go. Freeze. So I can build that clinic now, my inflation clinic. Nah, we'll leave it be. Instead, we'll build that pharmacy that I wanted to do. That way I can put my my third GP office up top. So now I can put my pharmacy there. I'm gonna wait a couple seconds. Let's see. You know what? Let's see if there's any more doctors, specialist doctors. There is not. I want that other GP office up there. Instead, I'm gonna build more, some more drink machines. I do need one of each. Maybe some more benches for some place that maybe I missed, which I did. Just because, right. So, I want at least one drink machine by the door. And these were for the pharmacy. Alright, so now I'm going to amp it up a little bit. Freeze it. She's cured. I'm going to grab this nurse. I'm going to stick her in this pharmacy. I want to close that out. And remember, I wanted a third GP office.
Today's special offer, half-price hair replacement.
So we got that, and then we're putting in the third GP office. It's going to be a little bit smaller, but I want to make money, guys. So it's going to be small. So let's go ahead. Oops. So let's go ahead and hire a doctor to get in there, if I can. I remember going through this quite a few times now. Let's see if there's any doctors just walking around with a finger up their butt, and there's a few of them. So we're gonna stick you there, and then we need one of each again, one and one and one. So we got fire extinguisher, we got radiator, and a plant maybe. Somewhere? Plant. Okay. You don't need to go back there anyways. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be all that great.
Doctor required in diagnosis.
So now we're just kicking back, let them do what they need to do. You can, since now I have 3 GP's offices, you can click on the door and it says max size 6. I'm going to go ahead and increase that to 9. We can do a waiting of 9 now because now we can push through people something bad. And now I have to slowly and steadily start paying back this loan, and then I'll get back to building some more to make it the way I want it to look. And if you really want to get people through the door for your case book, drop down the general practice to 95%, so it's cheaper to get people through the door. So that's a one-time fee, but then you start making money on all your diagnostics.
Doctor, attend immediately in cardio, please. We apologise for the amount of litter.
So now we're just sitting back, and you can see all this empty space I haven't used yet.
Nurse required in pharmacy.
But again, I'm just trying to whale through the levels and show you guys how it's done. As you can see, the top bar, how close I am to beating it. I mean, people are going to be thirsty because I haven't done a whole lot with the drink stations, and people are cold because I haven't put in more radiators. But this is one of those kind of games where you really have to take your time, you really have to plan it out, and it's an ever-changing kind of game.
Doctor required in GP's
Oh,
office.
and I got a question mark, and it looks like it's a slack tongue guy because he needs an X-ray. 79% chance, not good enough for me.
Nurse required in ward.
So now we just wait,
Doctor, attend immediately in cardio, please.
because hopefully I can beat this. I don't think I'll have enough to beat it at the end of this game year, but the following game year I definitely will be able to. So I have my 30 cures. I just need to make money.
Required in standard diagnosis. Doctor required in GP's office. We apologise for the amount of litter. Doctor required in GP's office.
Well, make sure there's not a traffic jam for queue, which there's not. That's typically why you have 2 reception desks, because you can get a traffic jam in the queue area. As you can see, this drinks machine was used 3 times. This one's never been used. This one's been used once. Come here, you. 44% chance. I ain't risking it. You can if you want, but I won't. So now I'm just trying to make money. I want to make money so I can be able to start paying back those loans I took back.
Doctor required in GP's office.
And cheering is good, booing is bad.
Doctor required in GP's office.
And of course, the bigger your hospital, the cheers are like non-stop, which is, you know, it's awesome. All it's missing is someone doing the wave.
Doctor required in GP's office.
Man, I got so many doctors, but yet, you know, it drives me batty. People are screaming out for them. So here. Oh, I can't afford them. I'm like $50 away from one. Whatever. Come on, doctors. Where are you at? Are you all in there? No, you're all not in there. Yeah. So we're going to pick him up. We're going to move him. If I don't see a doctor, there's a doctor right there. So apparently, we're going to stick him there. That way we can start generating some money so I can start paying back some of these damn loans. Come on, 1600.
Standard diagnosis.
$900 away. I'm not gonna make it, but I'm still in the positive. That's good. Now I know I'm generating a profit. %81 chance. So we're almost there. We need $600 more, people. $600 more so I can pay back this loan. And as you can see, as is pointed out to me by my buddy Tony here, is that the graphics are pretty good for being a PS1 game. Oh, we can pay it back. So we're going to slow it down so I can just take my time and paying back the loan. Because as you can see, 30,000 in the profit is what we're supposed to be. So we can slowly start paying that back. I still haven't had any deaths, I knock on wood. But deaths are bad. They're horrible bad. They ruin your reputation, they can ruin your hospital real quick. 85% chance not good enough for me, has to be 90 or higher, and that doesn't even if it's 90 or higher, does not guarantee a cure. They can still die. So there, I moved up another position, went from number 7 to number 6. No deaths, most visitors, most cures, most value, highest salary, and again, just the money situation is where it's bad. But that's okay, because right there, I can pay back $10,000 in one shot and still be in the profitability, knowing I'm making profit per month. So now only is $200, and I can pay back another $5,000. Now, if you were playing this just on a casual and not making a video about it, you could take your sweet time and you could take your sweet time and make everything perfect and neat. But for video purposes, I'm trying to flail through this the most effective. So I do have enough money to go ahead and just build a bench real quick. So we'll go ahead and throw a bench here anyway. Typically I put a drink machine there and drink machine two next to each door, chairs all around. But for right now, again, I'm trying to hurry up and beat this level. 62%, not good enough for me. Says one of my doctors become a consultant. What a consultant does is they're able to train other doctors, but we don't have a training center yet. That's later on in later levels, where you have to train all your doctors yourself. %74 chance, not good enough for me. So now we just sit back and let them do what they do.
Doctor required in GP's office.
What you can do from time to time is click on the gear sprocket. You can see it has a little bit of wear on it. Because later on, you can either assign a handyman to fix it, or you can just replace the gear itself. Later on in the game, there is hazards that happen that could possibly that could possibly damage it even further. So for these purposes, I'm trying to make money. Hopefully by the end of this year, I'll be able to progress to level 3. So those of you guys who are watching me on YouTube, please subscribe to me. It would mean the world to me. Those of you guys who are watching on Twitch, I thank you. And I hope you're enjoying this game as much as I do. And if you never knew about this game, or you have a hard time Google searching things about this game, I hope I cracked some myths so you don't have to beat up anymore. There is really no cheat codes for this game. So there's really no cheat codes for this game. There's really nothing you can do. You just have to play it straight out. The only cheat codes that are confirmed is the advancing a level. Those codes. Those are the only ones that are actually effective. And as you can see by the little pop-up that my controller is dying. But we're going to try to milk it anyway to get to the end of this level. Worst case scenario, I will pause it and change out controllers and unpause it. But I think I can make it to the end of the year. Perfect. Now we only owe $5,000. You know what? Since I have this opportunity and I have it on slow-mo, I'm going to go ahead and turn off my controller. I'm going to get up my other controller and plug my other one in. Because I do a lot of gaming, so I always have one charging as I'm playing with the other. Uh-oh. So we're going to see if I can do this right. Oh man, it keeps listing me as player 2. I'm on player 2. So we're going to, in this instance, I'm going to have to just leave my thing plugged in. And then I'll change controllers in between streams. But I'm going to have to play this game plugged in, which I do not like doing. But I do not believe in being a player 2 either, because that just doesn't happen. So the question mark popped up. You saw the emblem drop. Let me know. Go to my GP sector, wherever I decided to build it, and go answer the question. Now you cannot avoid these questions because the patient will just stand there and die. Because they want to be cured. They want to be helped. So now we're just trying to pay back that little $5,000 loan, and then with everything from there on out is pure profit. So, which I think just maybe I can beat this level by the end of the year. So I paid back the entire loan, and I know I'm making a profit, or else I wouldn't be able to pay it back at all. I know I got my cure count. I know I got my reputation, because my reputation's higher because I lowered down the
Doctor required in GP's office. We apologise for the amount of litter. Doctor, attending psychiatry, please.
So now we just stand back, answer questions.
Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor required in standard diagnosis. Doctor required in GP's office.
So now we gotta make In order for us to beat this level, we need to make $15,000. Or I'm sorry, $25,000, or just under. Just under. And as you can see, all these people, that's why I built 3 GP's offices. If I only had 2, they'd be getting killed right now. 66% chance, not good enough for me. So we got August, September, October, November, December. We got 4 months to make $13,000. It could happen. Remember, if I don't have any deaths, come December, I get that bonus 10,000. So just because I know I've been busy, we're gonna go ahead and go through all our gears. I'm gonna go ahead and just have a handyman go through them all real quick. Which is only 3. And 81% chance is not good enough for me. Another person for visibility. So I know that's going to be a question right off the bat. Right now, visibility and slack tongue are my 2 biggest questions I get all the time. Until I'm able to build X-rays and scanners and everything else. So now we got a couple months. I'm hoping I can get there. I'm hoping I can beat this. All I have to do is slack tongue. So I know he's going to come out with a question. Oh, he died. Sweet money.
Doctor required in GP's office.
Alright, so we're going to sit back and just let them do what they need to do. As you can see, there's some freaking garbage right there on the ground. Where the hell are my handymen at? Oh, I got 2 questions. And 61, not good enough for me. And again, some of these, if you take the chance on them and you called it correct, it won't ask you again for that same slot. Where are you at, handyman? There you are. You're freaking fired.
Doctor required in GP's office.
There you go. Clean that crap up.
Required in GP's office.
So now all we gotta do is make 30,000 in money. We're halfway there. Come December, again we might just beat level 2. And it took us 3 years to do it in game time. 3 game years to do this. And that's taken no chances. Not having the bare essentials for the rooms. I mean, I'd have more plants, more handyman, more doctors, more rooms. But for this purposes, I'm just trying to beat it. So make sure you sub me here on YouTube, guys. If you're watching me live here on Twitch. Awesome. I thank you guys for your support.
Doctor needed in Slack Tongue Clinic. Doctor required in GP's office.
So this here, was it enough to win? Oh, look at that, 20,000. We move from number 6 to number 1, and then pretty soon we'll be able to go to the Hall of Fame. Now hopefully I made enough to level up, and I did. That's how you level up. That's how you beat level 2. So make sure you guys sub me here on YouTube. Look for my level 3 video coming out soon. And again, the old myth that the more that you play that same level, the more money you get, which is just for your salary. It does not inflict upon your actual gaming, so it does not matter. So please sub me. Thanks again for watching.